This video shows how to complete a suspension job on a 2011 Chevy Tahoe. We'll install shocks in the rear, but in the front, we're going to install these Duralast loaded strut assemblies. It's a faster install for better ride control. Now, you can do this job at home with hand tools. These are the tools you'll need for the job. Need a big tool like the torque wrench? Don't worry, you could borrow it from AutoZone for free through the Loan a Tool program. You'll also need a good hydraulic jack, some jack stands, and some wheel chocks. Make sure the car is in park with the parking brake on before starting. To get started, we got to take a wheel off. Loosen up those lug nuts, then jack up the vehicle from a secure point. Rest it on a jack stand. Take off the lug nuts and remove the wheel. Now we're going to loosen the sway bar link by using a 15mm on the top and the bottom here. Then remove the two lower strut mount bolts. Remove the wiring harness connected to the strut mount studs. Now you can remove the top three strut mount nuts using an 18mm ratcheting wrench. Then you just lower and remove the strut assembly. We're going to take these clips off of the old assembly and install them on the new strut. Then install the new strut assembly. Let's install those top three strut mount nuts again and get those tightened up. Then let's tighten the two lower strut mount bolts. Tighten the sway bar link bolt and nuts. Reinstall the wheel and the lug nuts, then torque those lug nuts. Torque for this vehicle is 140 foot-pounds. Repeat this on the other side and you're ready to move to the rear. For the rear, you're going to want to loosen the lug nuts and raise and support the vehicle to remove the wheel just the same way you did in the front. We're going to use a 21mm wrench and a 22mm socket with an extension to remove this nut. Now let's get the jack back in here to support the rear end, and then we'll remove the top shock bolt. Now, using a 21mm on both sides, we're going to remove the lower shock bolt and nut. Then we can remove this rear shock. After that, just install the new rear shock. Now install the lower shock bolt and nut and tighten them. Then install the upper shock bolt and nut and tighten those. After that, put the wheel back on and tighten up those lug nuts. Torque those lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds. Repeat this on the other side, and you're done. We recommend going for a test drive, getting an alignment check, and enjoying your new suspension.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.